defense. Thomas Preston, goal.
JP Ricana. Adam Sokol, forward.
Ben Stevens, forward.
Green Circle, forward.
National Blue, defense.
50 years of Glenbrook South hockey, but the spotlight shines on tonight where the York Dukes travel up north to take on the Glenbrook South Titans. Welcome into this broadcast. My name is Luke Jordan. Gerard Boris is our producer, and we have a fun one on deck. The Titans come into this one number 3 in the state, while the Dukes only 4 spots behind at number 7. To first take a look at the York Dukes, state runner-ups of last year, they are off to a 2-4-2 start as you see them piled up on that net cam. And meanwhile, skating away from their net, the Glenbrook South Titans off to a mediocre start to get things going here in the SHL. 1-1-1 in SHL play, 6-2-2 overall. So here we go, teams are just about ready to go, and we'll take a look at tonight's starting goaltenders. Looking at the visiting side, it's number 98, Jack Brown, a senior who has played in every single SHL game so far, posting a 2.18 goals out average and a .906 save percentage. Stopped 17 out of 20 last night in the victory against Carmel Catholic. Meanwhile, for South, it's Thomas Preston, the freshman who came from the Falcons Bantam squad, off to a steaming start, a 1.67 goals out average, .938 save percentage. And although credited a loss for Stevenson on Wednesday, he stopped 22 out of 23. We are ready to get things going here at the Glenview Community Ice Center. Happy to have you with us. The Titans tonight bringing a Michigan Maize-like feel with the yellow jerseys, navy pants, yellow socks. And for the Dukes, they are in the white and black with shades of green. Puck sent up the wall as Adam Sokol got ahead. Here's a lead pass for Ben Stevens. Stevenson all alone, and he lost the puck thanks to an incredible effort by Jack Cianello. We have a whistle and a player down. Something happened in the corner. Can't catch a number on him yet, but it looks like the south penalty box door is wide open, and they are waiting for somebody to join as head coach Matt Boeing and company heads out onto the ice. 39 seconds into this one and a scary start. These teams have already met 2 times, maybe a little bit of bad blood developing early on in this season. Glenbrook South taking both battles so far. One was already for SHL play 15 days ago where South beat York 3-1. And then the other one in the preseason invitational held at Seven Bridges Ice Arena where South beat the Dukes 3-2. So we've seen two tight battles between these two squads. Player is now up and is being helped off the ice. And that is Drew Gami, who's down. The senior was a huge part of the Dukes last year, 28 points in 45 games. And this is a huge blow to the men in white early on. Two Dukes discussing with the ref, as you see there on the left side of your camera. And it looks like there will be no penalty assessed on the play. People starting to file in here more and more at the Glenview Community Ice Center on this Saturday night, and we are back underway after a long hiatus. Drew Gami still getting checked on by the training staff on the farthest side of the bench for the Dukes. We'll keep you posted with his well-being, but for now, back to the action as we are just about to near past a minute into this one. Dukes in the O-zone. Moore got it taken away, and O'Leary gives it back now for Anthony Pacente. Back for Brody O'Leary. A miscommunication, and Passion almost had a chance in the slot. It was sticked away. Dylan Lytle puts it into the opposite side. Zach Boris throws it in front, and that one is discarded. Ryan Mulvey, third-year varsity player and captain of this Titans squad, gave it away, and now it's thrown to the middle for Buens. Up the wall now to Jack Higgins. Sent it right back to where it came from. Fight on the near side for this one, won by Cole McPherson, who stretches it to the other side. Frank Surma. Adam Sokol now, near side. Sokol throws it in front. Nothing there for Cesario. Cesario now trying to dish it in front. Won't happen on the play there. He's able to sneak this to the point. It's Weller with a fire and a big shot block there. Out to the neutral zone. Surma trying to evade pressure. Sokol comes in for help. And it's stick to Cesario. Now Frank Surma in center ice. Delayed offsides here on the Titans, and the puck is sent out of the zone for them. Caden Buens is first back on this puck, and he will wing it around to Andrew Gumbach. This one takes an awkward hop at the blue line, and it could be something brewing if Barton can snatch it away from Will Fagan, but it won't happen there. Aiden Weller chases back for this one now. Weller, some pressure coming from DeZillo, and it sticks right back down. Here's Will Fagan. Came from the Falcons Central State squad last year. Helps generate a successful breakout. Here's a clapper from a distance. Blake Hoffer on the try. Now it's Fagan. Turned over, William Brown. Brown backhands it forward, and that should be the first save credited to Thomas Preston. Not exactly a difficult one. DeZillo picks it up, trying to enter the slot, and Stevens now gets it ahead. Chances operating now for Blake Hoffer. Had it sticked away. Brown tries to scrape it out to the side. Benji Pajerski gave it to a man in white. Now sticked ahead by Will Brown, putting some pressure on Luke Fagan. For Ryan Mulvey. Turned over. Matthew Lysak to the slot. It's Brown on his backhand. Throws it across. Big save by Preston. Big hit there. Matthew Lysak completely clean too. Tied up now on the far side of things. Here comes Ryan Mulvey. Dukes will clear. Hand is up for icing, and we get a whistle. Let's take a look back at that slot chance in front. To the far side, Preston's on it. Incredible save there. Face off, won by the Dukes. Sent off the wall as Weller sticks it back down. Anthony Pacente is back. Puts it up the wall to Spano. Gave it to no man's land, but Weiss crosses over the blue before he's allowed to. Face-off punch forward by Zach Boris. Matthew Lysak for Luke Campazano. Some help from Mulvey on the case. And now Zach Boris down Broadway. He fires one just wide. Weiss pounces on this one, thrown in front. Charlie Preston couldn't get a stick on it. And now Luke Campazano heads the other way and puts it in deep. Wins his own chase. He's got a man up top. It's Gami back in the game for the first time. He was the one who got injured early on. Glad to see him back in action. And here's South in transition. Cesario bodied off. Gami giving him the hit. Cianella. Looking for James Spano, who is crawling over the board slowly. He appears to be banged up near the head. And now he's going to take a seat on the bench. So just as Drew Gami came off an early injury, another worry in James Spano, the junior. Play still remains. It's thrown to the slot for Brown. And he is hit hard by Fagan. Back down for Will Fagan. Trying to backhand the head, taken away by Gavin Brown. Brown now pinned against the wall by Frank Surma. Gives it down low for Jack Passion. To the front of the net, and Preston with the save. Another try, never found its way there. And we get a whistle. How about that? Another valuable opportunity for the Dukes. Here's Passion below the goal line, throws it in front, and Preston on the stop. A great look from below as Thomas Preston records his third save of the game. Coach Jim Philbin said he had his eyes on him ever since he was at Falcons. Knew they were getting a great pickup in him after Eli Kamens departed after his senior year. And prior to that, you had the great Luke Winger. So it's been a nice couple thread of goalies these last couple years for the Titans. Number 3 seed in the state tournament last year. They're currently number 3. And both teams are playing each other at the ranks they were for the state tournament last year. York is number 7 right now, also number 7 last year, but that didn't stop them from making it to the state championship, where they lost to New Trier 6-2 and claimed the runner-up spot for the second year in a row. Weller back down the wall, Pajerski. Blake Hoffer on his backhand. Hoffer evades one, trying to sauce it across. This could be deadly territory, as that was Barton who nearly came away with it. Under 9 minutes to go in the first. It's a breakout starting to loom for the Dukes. Ahead for Andrew Gumbach, who puts it in. Adam Sokol has it in between his feet. Pickpocketed by William Brown, who flips it back ahead. Glenbrook South, a little bit of trouble on the breakout so far today. There's another sloppy example. Brown sticks it ahead. Ben DeZillo down the wall for Ben Smith. DeZillo in front with a shot, and Preston's hugging the post there. Frank Surma across the ice to the near side for Adam Sokol. Back out to center, where Mulvey gets it across. He's got it again. In on Jack Brown, who has no issues with that one. They will credit GBS with their first shot of the game, coming from outside the blue line. Fagan interrupts that pass. Could be a 2-on-1. It's Adam Sokol giving it back. Surma back across for Sokol. And they couldn't put it in the back of the net there. Ben DeZillo. A shot that hits the netting. And with 7:36 to go, we remain scoreless in this one. And through the first two battles we've seen these teams, it has been defensive chess matches. Only 4 goals in one matchup and then 5 in another. Lysak. Shot was redirected off the stick of Fagan. Never stood a chance. Now up to the point for Campazano. Across for Damian. That flutters wide. Campazano down the wall for Spano. Spano stays on it. Backhanded across. Now it's Gami with the shot. Still loose in front. And nothing will come out of it. Nonetheless, Duke still with possession. Gami holds at the point. Dances one. Trying to backhand it down low. Spano. A nice no look for Campazano to the slot, and Lysak tees it up wide. A pressure cooker of a possession here for the Dukes. Now finally averted. And we get an icing. Another great chance in tight. It's Gami who threw it in front. Hit off the skate of Lysak, it appeared. York has been hounded early, out shooting the Titans 5-1. Weiss with a shot, never found its way there. This one's flipped to the glove of Jack Brown. Jack Brown and a majority of this Dukes team coming off of back-to-back games, playing last night against Carmel Catholic, where they won that one 5-3. We're actually down 3-1 at one point, and then fired on all cylinders from there. Came away with their second victory in the SHL season. Here's Gavin Brown, danced by one. That was Aiden Weller. Nice play at center ice by Blake Hoffer. Blake Hoffer over the blue line and rips it wide. Pajerski backhands it to the middle, and Stevens can't connect. Thrown back to the slot. Hoffer around the wall. Pajerski hounded by Jack Passion. Now it's Weller from the point, still loose in front. And Pajerski is able to swipe it away. Ethan Moore just able to get out of the zone and get a change, as well as 2 other Dukes. And it's Pajerski down center ice. Surma kicks it to his stick and rips one on that Jack Brown had no worries with. McPherson for Surma. Sent back in. A lot of dump and chase from each side so far. York handles this one well, and they stick it up to Andrew Gumbach. Being bodied off by Will Fagan. Barton lays a hit on Fagan. And now Brody O'Leary. Indeed. Will Fagan gave it away. Andrew Gumbach with a shot, and Preston with another stop. Odd man rush for Glenbrook South, but they give it away. And just like that, it's discarded. They'll head back for a neutral zone faceoff. There's the try from Gumbach. Wearing the mask of Thomas Preston. Looks like he's dealing with it just fine. Recording save number 6. And this one heads to outer space. The question is, will they move the location of the faceoff? No, they will not. Brody O'Leary put in deep, and it was behind the red line. Brody thinks otherwise, but we'll head to the Duke's defensive zone. 2 ticks under 4 minutes to go in this one. Once again, my name Luke Jordan, filling in for Dylan Ward, who's currently in West Bend, Wisconsin. And as always, Gerard Boris, our great producer, who gets this all to you. An incredible upgrade with all the replays, numerous camera angles. He knows it all. Cianello up the wall. Gumbach got a stick on it. Or Gumbach, pardon. Martin wins the battle down low. Titans able to escape the zone. Dylan Lytle trying to make it a two-way play. Throws it towards the front. Boris now sticks it in front. Nobody there. And Luke Fagan has to wait for his team to be onside, and he does not. We've all been there. Ben Smith got it off the draw, looking for Will Brown. Offer. Ryan Mulvey, eventually Pajerski, given to the near side for Blake Hoffer. Hoffer's shot, way over the crossbar, but it almost acts as a pass where Ryan Mulvey puts it back down the wall, but appeared to have put it into the netting. A pretty clean slate in the in the score sheet so far. No penalties, no goals. That is, of course, subject to change as always. The Dukes put on some great pressure early on in this first period. And here they come again. It's William Brown, 2-on-1, takes it himself, and Preston with a big save there. How about that stop from Preston? Notices immediately it's a 2-on-1. Stays with the shot of Brown the whole time, and nothing comes out of it for the Dukes. Could it be another chance brewing here? It's Brown looking ahead. Blake Hoffer dances by one, looking across. Incredible diving play by Sean O'Leary. William Brown back up the ice once again. He's offside. And Pirati takes a spill. The captain, Mulvey. Nudged against the wall by Sean O'Leary. That doesn't stop him. Benji Pajerski. Beautiful skip pass for Blake Hoffer. Fires it on, and it hit a body. Matthew Lysak takes one for the team there. Spano goes down, and we will have our first penalty of the game. And the York Dukes are headed to their first power play opportunity of this one. And that one pretty clear cut. Look at our two goalies, brick walls so far. Preston with 7 stops, Brown with 3. Here are the Dukes on the power play for the first time tonight. They've struggled so far this year. 7th best power play unit in the SHL, 4 for 31. This is loose in front, and Preston's on top of it. Meanwhile, the Glenbrook South Titans, although a small sample size, they are 9 for 9 on the penalty kill up to this point. Heads up. That puck is gone. Not too often you see one get stuck up there. There's about maybe 2 others that are stuck in that little porch per se. But we find a new one and play on. So down the near side, Buens for Barton. Skipped to Gumbach. Pasente with a fire. Blocker save. Thomas Preston. Under a minute to go on the game clock as a one-timer from Barton. Strike 1. Could be a short-handed chance brewing. Adam Sokol gets to the slot. Fires. Scores! A power play chance for the Dukes turned into a shorthanded strike for the Titans. And it's Adam Sokol. Adam Sokol now at the faceoff dot. 2nd goal in his 4th game of SHL play. Still just about a minute to go on the power play for the Dukes. Spano gives it back for Gami. Dukes trying to recalibrate here. Going to the front of the net. What a huge chance for Ethan Moore. But Titans on the case. Spano with a shot that got tipped. And we'll head out of play. 4.5 seconds to go in this one. Still 34 seconds on the penalty for Blake Hoffer. Face off to the right of Thomas Preston. One last hurrah for the Dukes here in this first period, but the Titans come up successful with the draw. 17 minutes in the books. And the Titans strike late, shorthanded thanks to Adam Sokol. And don't forget, this game can't happen without our sponsors. Chicago's home run in. Jet Hockey Training Arena. Gelser. Good Foods and as you saw firsthand, offensive zone pro shot. Ready to go here for the second period. We flip sides, as Dylan Ward always loves to mention. The long change is in play. Duke's going left to right now, and it's the Titans right to left. Drew Gami. Down low, thrown in front for more. Could not get good wood on it. Sent all the way back to Jack Brown. I was able to talk to head coach of the Dukes, Matt Boeing, before this one. And I said, anything else you need to tell me after going through the roster with him? And he goes, simple, we need to win this one. As Drew Gami. Coach Boeing mentioning how the Titans have already had their number twice this year. Wondering if the third time is the charm. Not a good start for York nonetheless. 1-4-1 on the year when scored on first. Face-off one by the Dukes. And it was sent wide. Pirati sends it down low. Buens couldn't get a stick on it. Here come the Titans. Looking to get back to 500 in SHL play this season. Overall, they're 6-2-2. A lot of success in that preseason invitational tournament. Made their way all the way to the finals. Ended up losing in the final to New Trier Green, who is currently ranked #1 in the state. Glenbrook North, a fierce rival of the Titans, #2 in the state as of right now, is here's Zach Boris. Nearly trickled its way into the net. As Pacente puts it back up the wall. Thrown in front, takes a weird bounce, and the Titans, in an unlikely way, double their lead. So how's this for an angle? Right below the net, it's Zach Boris who puts it home from behind the goal line. And I tell you what, no matter how it finds the back of the net, a goal is a goal. Zach Boris, a high IQ play to get the Titans up 2. Blake Hoffer throws it in deep. Shot goes wide. Zach Boris on the case for his first goal in the SHL season this year. He has 1 assist otherwise. 27 points in 37 games last year with Varsity Blue, the Varsity 2 team that plays in the Academic Hockey League. Hoffer put it in deep. Cianella got his stick on it, preventing Brown to make an extra save as Hoffer with a hit up high. And Drew Kami with the response of his own knocks down teammate Luke Fagan. Nonetheless, 2-on-1 and a pass intended for Hoffer from Pajerski falls behind. And we get a stoppage of play. Big hit there. And now a face-off to the right of Jack Brown. The Dukes returning both of their goaltenders from last year. Jack Brown, who we saw a majority of the season. And Oscar Kazis, who is also back. Both are seniors now, so we'll see two new goalies next year, and Fagan fires it home. Will Fagan, his first goal in SHL play with the Titans from near the blue line as he is mobbed by his teammates. Here's a great look at it. It's just through traffic. Brown can't see it. And it results in the Titans propelling their lead to 3-0. Duke's trying to answer back. Thomas Preston says no way. The other way with momentum and speed comes Cesario. Throws it in front for Adam Sokol, who already scored the first one. Frank Surma down the wall. Cesario. Sokol. Up to the point now. Fagan across for Ryan Mulvey. Mulvey can't get a shot off. DeZillo. Risky pass for Brown. Eventually trickles to Preston and we get a whistle. Jack Brown, a shaky start. He stopped 4 out of 7. You have to wonder if last night's battle with the Corsairs comes into play. That's a nice little pass from James Spano, but Campazano's target for Lysak didn't go as planned. Jack Higgins from a distance, and Brown credited his fifth save. Titans in transition. Boris on the case there. It's Campazano lofting it ahead. Mulvey with a huge play at center ice, otherwise that could be a breakaway. Mulvey sees a lane, gives it across, Higgins on his back, and big save, rebound, still loose in front, and the Dukes come up with it. Another try, that won't go. Fagan across now and trying to tee it up from a tough angle was Higgins. That shot didn't make it through traffic. What a pass to the back door! What a save from Brown! You can definitely say Jack Brown is back in rhythm after that sequence. And a stretch pass intended for Ben Stevens is too long, and we have an icing. Here's a look at one of the many opportunities in that pressure cooker for the Titans. It's Boris on the follow-up, and then in front but unable to tap it in is Dylan Lytle. Absolute chaos ensued in front. Score stays the same. Stevens picks it up off the wall. Ben Stevens somehow still with it as he got it across for Blake Hoffer. Andrew Gumbach. Intended for Drew Gami, but things do not go as planned, and here come the Titans the other way. Ben Stevens looking for some redemption. To the slot, Hoffer with a shot. What a save from Brown. Spartan the other way. Forechecking on McPherson, who he lays a hard hit on. Dukes will wholesale change. This could be a chance for the Titans to catch them in one. Cesario pumped on the brakes at the blue line. And it comes to the far side for McPherson, who will get a change after sending it in deep. Kirati. Still anybody's puck at center ice as Gavin Brown flicked it to the far side, and now Surma has it down low, intending it for the point, but it's intercepted by the junior Gavin Brown. Adam Sokol turns it around and heads the other way. Sokol to the slot for Cesario, trying to get to his forehand, left it back for Surma. It's still a fight in front, and now Brown has it. We've got some shoving after the fact. Another look at that chance. Cesario trying to just leave it back for Surma. A little bit of a improv type move. Face off one back by the Titans. Shot gets redirected wide, but now it's Hoffer top of the circle. Slides it on, Jack Brown makes the save. Stevens fighting for it against Brody O'Leary. Held at the point. Sent back down low. Placente. Pressure from Ben Stevens. Ethan Mora was a reinforcement, and it's sent ahead to Jack Passion. Blake Hoffer on the chase on Placente. Interesting spill there. Now to the top of the circle. Luke Fagan trying to toe drag. A Duke is down. And welcome back. Just had to do a quick restart there. And leaving the ice is Anthony Placente. He is very frustrated. Seemed to be something near his right ankle, but it's just so hard to try to project off of no clear-cut evidence. So the junior from the Chicago Fury will get checked on in the locker room. Placente, what an unfortunate turn of events. Tallied his first SHL point last night, but now has to worry about getting back in this one or any future ones after what looked like a fairly severe injury. Blake Hoffer trying to make a two-way play out of this. Trickle to the corner, Pajerski in to help as he lofts it ahead for Ryan Mulvey. Mulvey. Down low for Stevens. Stevens being chased by Cianello. Gets it to Weller, a shot there, right to the stick of Pajerski. What a save from Jack Brown! That'll get some noise from the Dukes bench. Drew Gami headed the other way. Dukes hungry for any chance, but instead it's Blake Huffer, one-on-one, fires it on, and a big save there for Brown, who sticks it away. Still Titan possession, thrown in front, tipped on by Jonah Weiss. And Brown giving another save. The Dukes will get a change off this icing. A redirection right to the other side, and Jack Brown. Spread eagle on that one for the stop. Zach Boris to the slot. Weiss for Boris. Delayed offsides on the Titans. They can now finally forecheck. Lysak now down the right side. In front for Campazano, who caught nothing but air, but now has it in the near side corner. Up to Pirati at the point. Pirati with a nice fake. Going on front, tipped, and Preston with the stop. Another fire from the point, goes wide. That was the Dukes' second shot of this period. Will Fagan had his first try blocked. That one blocked as well, but not entirely, as it did make its way to Brown with the stop. It's Fagan with the hold at the point again, but not for long. What a tip pass up ahead for James Spano. All alone, and Preston with the big stop. Big collision at the top of the circle. It's McPherson, who's bodied by Spano. Thrown in the middle. Cesario has it in his feet, unaware. And nearly a gift given to the Titans. They'll get it back anyway, as Surma finds Luke Fagan. Shot from the point, headed wide. 6 minutes to go in this second period. Drew Gami, a nice move to get out of the zone. What a beautiful stretch pass for Adam Sokol, looking for his second of the night. Gets inside, and Jack Brown. Full denial there. And we've got icing on the play there. A frustrated stick slap of a York Duke, and we'll head back to their defensive zone. Quick look at another valuable chance. Jack Brown got his right pad on that one. That's 10 straight saves for Brown, who started this one only stopping 4 out of 7. Boris being hounded by Sean O'Leary. He still has the puck. And no icing here as Weller surveys the ice. Weller gave it away. It's O'Leary from the point. No issues there for Thomas Preston. Gumbach. Turned over. Titans the other way. Never mind that. Andrew Gumbach is clipped. And that will be a penalty. Extracurriculars to follow.
94's got to go in.
take a look at what happened after the play. And it's Martin just finishing his check, maybe to a little bit of an extreme extent. And inside the box, you see there Luke Fagan. The Dukes 0 for 1 on the power play in this one. Not to mention that they got scored on by Adam Sokol, who's now at the face-off dot, when the Titans were shorthanded. They'll take care of business early on. They might win this chase for all we know. Jonathan Cesario gave it his all, but in the end, it's Matthew Lysak headed the other way. Lysak, very patient here. Matthew Lysak still hanging on to the puck. Got it in front for more, and the Titans perfect defensively so far. What an odd spill. Jack Brown comes out to help. He can only do so much. Adam Sokol now puts it around the wall, just trying to burn as much time as possible. Cesario got reverse hit out of his mind. My goodness, what a hit there from Lysak. Luke Campazano now down the near side. Campazano slid it in front. And no clear connection there from the Dukes. Ryan Mulvey turns this into a Titan 2-on-1, but Adam Sokol is exhausted. Mulvey, the captain's going to take it himself and throws it off the side of the net. Still 50 seconds for the Dukes on the man advantage. 4 for 32 on the season. Jack Passion. Now it's James Spano. He was banged up a little bit earlier on. He's back in this one. Gumbach. Spano now for Martin. He shoots at Thomas Preston. Got it with the left side of his shoulder. Titans clear. 15 seconds, one last push to go for the Dukes. Trying to avoid starting this one 0 for 2. Meanwhile, the Titans currently 10 for 10, about to be 11 for 11 on the kill. If not for one last chance, it's Buens, and you won't be able to get a shot off in time. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. And the South County kill still perfect in the SHL season. Here in their 4th game. Benji Pajerski sneaks ahead. He turns it into a 2-on-0 nearly, but Gumbach got back. And instead, Ben Smith taking it himself. Gave it away to Weller. Beautiful pass ahead for Pajerski. Pajerski gonna hold fire, and it's kicked away by Brown, who's taken out by his teammate. 2 minutes to go in period number 2. Duke sent it down the length. And it's McPherson who bobbled it. Thankfully for them, the Dukes had a change. And here comes fresh-legged York. Frank Surma was looking for Benji Pajerski. We get a whistle as that puck headed into the Titans bench. 92 seconds left before we have an ice make. Two other games happening in the SHL right now. We'll get you those scores in a moment. For now, back to the final minute 30 of this one. William Brown looking for Ben DeZillo. Crisp passing has been a problem so far in this second for the Dukes. To the back line where it finds Luke Fagan. Dumped in by the Dukes. Under a minute to go here in the second period. Glenbrook South leads 3-0. Drew Gami up center for DeZillo. Now it's Brown on top of it. Brown can't get anything off. What a play by Drew Gami, able to hold it. And he gets it across for DeZillo and Thomas Preston. What a save there. That deserves a look. Tight space, Thomas Preston makes save number 17. This will head down for icing. To the unfortunate ears of Glenbrook South fans, the GBN Spartans are up 5-0 on the Stevenson Patriots right now. St. Viator up 2-0 on Loyola Gold. So an interesting night so far. Not a game within a singular goal of the three active. This puck in front after James Spano got nailed. Shot there from Pirati. Got blocked. And the Titans will score after the buzzer. For those of you that missed it at the end. 4-0, some would say. And after 2 periods, it's the Titans truly up 3-0. Taking care of business in their third battle with the Dukes so far. Titans hockey is brought to you by Offensive Zone Pro Shop, Chicago's Home Run Inn Premium Pizzeria, Chet Hockey Training Arena, Gel Cert, and Good Foods. Our presenting sponsor is Wintrust. Hope you've enjoyed 2 solid periods of hockey so far. Titans only ones to find the back of the net so far, and they've done it 3 times. 3-0 as we head to period number 3 after an ice make. Luke Jordan and Gerard Boris getting this to your TV screen. We'll see you for one more in a little bit.
That's what happened. He was focusing on the game. That's hard.
Third period. Last game of the playoffs, too. All of fame anywhere. The hockey players face off down the rink. And the Stanley Cup is all filled up for the champs who win the drink. Now the final flick of a hockey stick and a one gigantic screen.
Yeah, I forgot to turn it back. When we restarted, I forgot to turn it back on for a long time. We restarted, every period we restarted, right? And I forgot to turn it back on. For like 5 minutes.
We're on the road. We're not doing shots on goal. Still do that, right?
Yeah, so that's, score cam will always be a backup.
Yeah. Because if we're on the road and we're not doing shots on goal, we probably want to do score cam, right?
Yeah, might have to.
I don't mind doing it, and everyone's it's nice.
Because I asked them, I said, is there an override? Like to put like shots on goal. So it's just a 0-0. Can you override it like our own shot? He said, not yet.
No, and I understand that. Yeah. It's nice, and I'm always going to help out. You do like 80% of the work, 85%. So on the road, I find helping out. It's just nice, that you have to set up actually. That had a really nice goal. He had, I don't even know, I think it was an assistant. You should consider he gave himself his own assist. You should almost give him an assist.
Yeah, because he dug for it.
Well, he shot the first shot and it came
I
out.
think he was trying to center.
Yeah, maybe that's whatever. Yeah.
Beautiful.
So you could almost get him an assist and a shot on that goal. And that one, you could never probably get.
You only get one point per.
Okay. I'm gonna hit that.
Yeah, so if you pass it to somebody that pass it back to you.
I'll be back with my beer. Yeah, I looked at the scoreboard on the YouTube channel, and it was good.
Chris,
Yeah, I mean, maybe because we're used to it, I have a preference for ours in the corner. It's square and it's maybe everything's right there, but I think very quickly you get used to it. It's nice. Right? Last 4 or 5 games. And like 15 minutes into the game, we had like 4 shots, 3 shots on goal. In the second period, we were playing like we were at the beginning of the year.
I really want to shut off Thomas. I hope he gets it.
I feel bad for the blue team. They actually been playing well this week.
Yeah. They were playing some tough teams.
Yeah, but I mean,
They were playing the league's top team.
yeah, they're decent teams, but they're giving up way too many goals.
Two periods in the books, 1 to go here at the Glenview Community Ice Center, where the Glenbrook South Titans have a cushiony 3-0 lead over the York Dukes. Happy to be with you. My name's Luke Jordan, filling in for the absent Dylan Ward, and Gerard Morris is on camera and production. Scores around the league. It's still 2-0 in favor of the St. Viator Lions over Loyola. And in the other matchup, down at Twin Rinks, Glenbrook North has extended that lead to 7-0 over the Stevenson Patriots. Over here, we got a 3-0 game, of course, shots on goal through 2 periods, 17-17. 2 goals coming in that second period for the Glenbrook South Titans. Zachary Boris struck first, and then it was Will Fagan from the point after. Thomas Preston, meanwhile, has been perfect on the other side of things, stopping 17 out of 17. There's a look at him right there. The freshman does not look or play like one in the sample we've seen this season. Comes into this one with a .938 save percentage, 1.67 goals allowed average. And he stopped 22 out of 23 versus Stevenson Wednesday. York, the ones who played yesterday, got that victory over Carmel. And you happen to wonder if the back-to-back has any part in the lack of offensive production in this one. It's not over until the fat lady sings, nonetheless. And that for short means the buzzer. Still 17 minutes of hockey to play. The Dukes looking to claw their way back into this one, currently trailing 3. Matthew Lysak retrieves it in the corner himself. Lysak still fighting for it, puts it off the back of the net, and it nearly ended up on the stick of James Spano. Instead, the other way comes Blake Hoffer. Hoffer, cross ice, still loose in front. And that was Pajerski who could not get his stick on it. Odd man rush developing the other way. Lysak with a fire that ends up wide. Both teams flying at the net fiercely so far. Odd man rushes for each side. We have icing, but that was nearly scary for Jack Brown if that play were to continue. Man, that nearly found its way in. Draw one by Ethan Moore. It's Pirati at the point. Moore got it again for Gavin Brown. Thought about cycling it, but Ryan Mulvey interrupts any thought of that. Sokol now for Cesario. Sticks it back to Sokol up to the point now. Cole McPherson walks the blue line, takes a shot that's blocked. Dukes want a trip, will play on. Now it's O'Leary, Sean O'Leary to be exact. His brother Brody on the other side of the blue line. Sticking it down, and Frank Surma comes up with this one. Tried to backhand it ahead, got it off the body of Buens. 2 minutes into this third period. Going down in the corner was Jack Higgins, as well as Michael Barton. Now up to the point, Weller a shot, Brown with an easy pad save. Luke Fagan with a nice cut right near the blue line, and he'll send it in deep. Brown sticked it. Boris with a heavy forecheck. What a move there by Buens, who flips it ahead. Intercepted by Aiden Weller. Sloppy start to the third per se for both sides. It's Ben DeZillo looking for the slot. And it's Fagan met by Gami at center ice. He met his footing, and now all alone on a chance for Surma wouldn't go. Chaotic sequence there. South out shooting the Dukes so far in this third period, 2-0, and that chance more than valuable. Off the draw, here come the Dukes. Brown had it taken away. It was off the foot of Will Fagan, who already has a strike today. Picking up on this loose puck is Jack Cianella. Gets it to the far side. Ben Smith backhands it up the wall. Held by Cianella by a hair. DeZillo with a nice cut. At the circle, pass intended for Cianella. Trickles over the stick. And the Dukes have to reset. DeZillo gets a change as well as Smith, as both the Bens head off the ice. Cesario kicked it around. Charlie Preston pinned against the wall. Boris lost his footing, and the other way comes Cianella. Jack Cianella, the senior, got it in deep. O'Leary, taken away now, pressing up the wall, and Lysak holds the blue. Lysak goes down, delayed penalty coming. Brown on his backhand looking across for Spano. Nonetheless, the Dukes will head to the power play. And it is a tripping. On what looks to be Will Fagan. The Dukes 0 for 2 on power plays tonight, 4 for 33 on the season. Going to the front of the net, still loose, and it sneaks its way to Gami at the point. Luke Campazano to the slot. Ethan Moore with the shot. What a save from Preston. Gami flips it ahead. Campazano. Back to Gami, quarterbacking this power play one unit. Luke Campazano with the shot, and that's way wide. And Gami could not hold. Adam Sokol is applying pressure. Definitely not the guy you want to be forechecking you, considering he's already scored once while on the PK today. What a play by Buens to kick it to his stick. Trying to recalibrate in the neutral zone. Spano sends it in deep. Past a minute gone on this power play opportunity for York, and it's sent back down full 200 once again. .40 seconds now. Brody O'Leary got it ahead. It's sticked in deep by Barton. Right at the red line, no icing. Comes right to the stick of Frank Surma. Blake Hofford shielded off by Spano. 10-10 to go in period number 3. 17 seconds on the York power play. As Barton, Preston took a spill. looks like Thomas Preston has an issue with that right blade. If you're the Titans, you're almost just trying to ice the puck as soon as possible now that you're back at even strength to get Preston a break. But nonetheless, how about this? Never mind, offsides, and that's exactly what Thomas Preston needs. Let's take a look at what happened there. And as he's sliding across, he just loses his footing. Incredibly uncharacteristic. He seems to be pushing on that right skate. Preston, understandably, probably having some trust issues with that skate blade after that. As Jack Passion for York enters the zone. Brown with a hard hit there. South coaching staff wants a call. Gavin Brown spins out of pressure and a pass that probably should not have been sent, as the Dukes are sent back to the neutral zone. Luke Fagan up ahead for Cole McPherson. McPherson sliding across looking for Weiss. Instead, O'Leary sends it the other way. McPherson has it again. At the blue line with a nice little deke. Gets by one, puts it by a second, and Cesario has it at the circle. One-timer Luke Fagan, and it's blocked. Ethan Moore put it ahead. He needs a change. So do two other Dukes. And this puck heads out of play. 8:21 to go. Look at our goaltenders. Preston has stopped 19 out of 19. Brown has stopped 16 out of 19, with the shot totals being even. This is a York team, obviously having a lot of veteran talent. Not only that, having a lot of JV talent from last year, as they were JV state champions. A lot of those players now up on this squad. On paper, it seems to be a promising year for the Dukes, as they want to skate once more at the United Center. Just a slow start to the SHL season, trying to avoid being 2-5-2 after this one. Jonathan Cesario piles up on this puck. Cesario sticked off by Brody O'Leary. Dukes in transition. Puck trickles to center for DeZillo. Mulvey collects it off the wall. A pass in between two Titans, eventually picked up by Will Fagan. Brody O'Leary with some space ahead. Puts it ahead. Spano on the forecheck on Mulvey. He's got it now, but threw it to the front too early. Recollected by Campazano at the point. A trickling puck kicked away by Thomas Preston. Big reverse hit there on Fagan. We've seen the Dukes do that a couple of times tonight. And most times it's been Matthew Lysak who's on the case again. Gami attempting to put it in between the legs of Fagan. Stevens had it turned over. Wow, Blake Hoffer's wide open. Dukes caught in a change. Blake Hoffer with a shot. And Jack Brown swallows that one up. A quick look at the slot shot from Blake Hoffer. Covered up by Jack Brown. Save number 17 for him. Fagan goes down, but not before he makes a play to Dylan Lytle. Lytle's put hard against the wall, keeps his footing, thrown to the front for Boris, who fanned on it. Michael Barton, the sophomore from the Chicago Blues, puts it in deep. A lot of these Dukes coming from that Blues organization who plays out of Bensonville, not too far from Elmhurst at all. That's too many men, and they catch it. So Jack Passion kind of put into a sticky situation when he should have let that puck go, but it's just so hard to know without clear communication from the bench.
6 men on the ice.
And that is the first penalty on York in this one. Only 4 penalties in total, 3 of them coming from GBS. And now it's Pajerski and his power play unit off the draw, looking to go 1-for-1 in this one. Glenbrook South, the best power play in the SHL by a mile last year. 9% better than the next team, which was New Trier. They were nearly 36%. Thrown on front, Brown with a bad save. So penalty being served by Michael Barton. Too many men on the ice for the Dukes. And now they have to play with one less. That's Brody O'Leary, who lost his mitt. Weller, Benji Pajerski. To the other side now, Ben Stevens. Duke's giving a lot of time. Stevens trying to take advantage. Mulvey back down the wall. Now it's Blake Hoffer. Hoffer patiently observing. Hoffer's gonna fire, and it's wide of that right post. Mulvey defended well by Moore, but he's still able to get off. Thrown in front, Hoffer could not put it home as that left post comes off. Valuable opportunity. Here's the look from the point. It's Hoffer who catches it cleanly but can't get it to his forehand. Still 37 seconds for the Titans to try to strike. This is their 6th power play opportunity in their 4th SHL game. They have not scored yet on the power play. So although a perfect penalty kill for the Titans, that is balanced by a scoreless power play unit so far. Frank Sermo. Luke Fagan with a shot, clearly seen by Jack Brown. Back to the front, Cesario denied. Huge couple of saves there from Jack Brown. Back at even strength, Barton out of the box. Titans come up empty-handed for the 6th time this season. Explosive hit in front of the York bench. Barton and Fagan are going at it. Sokol trying to dance by a Duke defender, and it's sent ahead. We've got a lot of late contact going on, and Preston will hold. Here's a look at that chance back in front. Cesario wide open in the slot, but Jack Brown with a big stop. They motion the skaters to the left of Thomas Preston instead. 2 ticks, under 3 minutes to go. South leads 3-0. Looking to bring their record to 2-1-1, and then they have a back-to-back facing St. Viator on the road tomorrow. 7 o'clock puck drop. Same staff with you, Gerard and me bringing you the action. Brody O'Leary shovels it towards the net. That has been the least of Thomas Preston's worries. Blake Hoffer with a blast. More used as a dump in. Brody O'Leary with a hit down low. It is clean. And you got to watch for those types of 50-50 calls here in the third period. You know the refs are going to call this remaining time tight. Gumbach. Defended well down low. Under 2 minutes to go now. Buens got some space under the slot now, and it's skipped over the stick of Gavin Brown. Wow, Blake Hoffer's going to get onto this opportunity all alone now with Brown to his backhand. He scores! That's in the net. And now they credit Blake Hoffer the goal. It took a moment, but it stands the same, and Blake Hoffer scores on the breakaway. Here's a look at it from right behind Jack Brown, and it trickles by that pad and gives South a boasting 4-0 lead. Game that already seemed pretty out of hand. That the cherry on top. Preston giving another save there. That's number 24. .110 to go. York just about playing for pride at this point. They'll move to 2-5-2 on the year. 2-on-1 now. Adam Sokol looking for a second, and Jack Brown punches that one aside. Under a minute to go. Will Fagan. Handed up wide. Will Brown trying to ruin the SHUT-OUT of Thomas Preston. You're welcome for those superstitious people who I did not say the word for. Dylan Lytle. Denied by Brown. Sent in by Weller. Brown will be given another save. Never mind that, it's offside. When a shot comes from outside the blue line and there's still Titan skaters inside the zone and it hits Brown, or hypothetically ended up in the back of the net, it is waved aside. It will not be ruled a shot. And Glenbrook South just going to let these final seconds wind as Aiden Weller will keep it below the net, and Thomas Preston, a perfect performance. A 24-save shutout for the freshman as the Titans blank the Dukes 4-0. Three meetings with York already this season. They're up 3-0 in the season series. This was their second SHL meeting, so they will, of course, still meet at least one more time throughout the year. And GBS rolling in with some momentum against another team who's coming off of some of that as well. The St. Viator Lions up 3-0 on Loyola Gold. It is going to be an incredible game tomorrow. And what a game it was from the Glenview Community Ice Center. Final score 4-0 South. And we now turn our heads to tomorrow, where Glenbrook South is on the road at St. Viator. That is going to be an incredible game. We hope to see you there, 7 p.m. puck drop right here on the Glenbrook South Network, presented by Wintrust. Big thanks to all the sponsors that help make this happen. Gerard Boris, who gets this to you guys. My name is Luke Jordan. Honored to be here. Once again, final score, Glenbrook South 4, York nothing. Thank you for tuning into this broadcast.